Hey, and welcome to this week's vlog update. The big news this week is that I have now booked in some recording studio time for the afternoon of Sunday, October 24th. So that is with the Black Lodge Studios up in Brunswick East, which is where some friends and I recorded our podcast episode back in May. We had a really great experience there, and we actually first went there on recommendation from my singing teacher Emily, who said that the guy who owns it, Joel Taylor, is really really good, very professional, great to deal with, and I we didn't meet him specifically on the podcast day, but Jess, who was organizing it all, dealt with him and she agreed it was a really good experience. And certainly my very limited email interactions with him so far have been very good. So I'm really excited to be recording at the Black Lodge Studios for my very first vocal recording session. And there's been a slight change of plan, as I mentioned in last week's video. Rather than just record one song, I'm actually going to be recording three, hopefully, being I Reach, Savouring Today, and Know Nothing Together. Uh, so that's going to be a kind of marathon session, but I'm really excited to be getting it all done and dusted and coming out with three sets of vocals recorded. And Emily will very kindly be joining me to sort of coach me through that very first vocal recording in studio session, which is really good. Yeah, so really looking forward to that. And of course, the weeks in between then, assuming that lockdowns here in Melbourne don't throw any more spanners into the works, the weeks in between now and then will be focused on refining those three songs to prepare them for, final mixing and production and all of that. And then with those three, as I mentioned last week, plus the two instrumental pieces that I've written, that will, I'm hoping by the end of the year, give me 5 pieces that I can put together an EP around. So that's my goal at the moment. Very excited. Today I spent a lot of time actually trying to iron out the vocal melody for Know Nothing Together. I also changed the title slightly. I'm not sure if you noticed. It used to be Knowing Nothing Together, but my wordsmith heart needs to trim out all extraneous wordage and syllables and things, and it occurred to me that the ing on no was totally unnecessary, so that's just slashed, gone. I can't believe it took me this long to realize it. I should drop that bit, but I guess we're blind to our own creations in a lot of ways, right? So there's definitely some great history with that song. Also, I probably talked about it in one of my earlier podcasts. What the hell am I talking about? One of my earlier vlog episodes. Oh, I'm just doing so much I can't even keep track. Yeah, no, I'm just I'm clueless. Sorry. One of my earlier vlog episodes. I actually wrote Know Nothing Together for a group of friends, the group of friends that I did the podcast with. That's how it all ties together. Yeah, totally meant that. Yeah. It was a song that I wrote for them, and so I'm really excited that it's going to be my sort of second cab off the rank, and that I'm going to be putting that on my EP this year. Fingers crossed. Because yeah, there's a lot of love and a lot of history with that one, so really glad that I'm getting to work on it more. And it's also a very interesting one because a lot of it I originally wrote as spoken word, so a lot of the lyrics never really at the start had a melody in my head. It was just phrases, almost like snippets of conversation and banter, I guess. If you hear the song, which I would probably imagine if you are watching this, at some point you will probably hear the song. It's probably not hard to imagine it as conversational banter, a lot of the lyrics. So, and that's how it originally took shape in my own mind. So trying to turn that today into actually a melody as a song with, notes and phrasing that is different to conversational banter. It's been a very interesting exercise, and I think I'm quite happy with how it's developing. But yeah, we'll see how that goes, and we'll see how easily I can detach myself from that original conception as almost like a script to become a song. That is, I suppose, my journey this week. See you next time.